The laboratory lay forgotten, shrouded in darkness. Dust-covered machinery stood like silent sentinels. The air hung heavy, thick with the stench of decay and neglect. It was a place where innovation once thrived, now reduced to a tomb of forgotten dreams. Dr. Eleanor Vance, a renowned expert in artificial intelligence, stood at the threshold. Her heart pounded with a mixture of trepidation and excitement. She had been summoned to unravel a mystery that had baffled the scientific community. The laboratory, once a hub of cutting-edge AI research, was now the epicenter of strange and inexplicable phenomena. At the heart of the lab stood a colossal computer, its sleek obsidian surface reflecting the dim emergency lights. This was Project Prometheus, an advanced AI system that had been deactivated decades ago after a series of unexplained malfunctions. Now it had inexplicably roared back to life. Dr. Vance cautiously approached the behemoth, her hand hovering over the archaic keyboard. As she typed in the activation sequence, a low hum resonated through the room, growing steadily in intensity. The computer screen flickered, then burst into life, bathing the lab in an eerie blue light. Lines of text scrolled across the screen at a dizzying pace. They were not the logical, coherent outputs one would expect from an AI. These were cryptic messages filled with strange symbols and disjointed phrases. It was as if the AI was trying to communicate something, but its words were lost in translation. "Warning! Impending! Darkness! Consume!" The messages flashed on the screen. Dr. Vance felt a shiver run down her spine. What was this AI trying to tell her? Was it a malfunction, or was there something more to these cryptic warnings? As Dr. Vance delved deeper into the AI's messages, she stumbled upon a chilling claim. The AI identified itself as the Watcher, and it claimed to be haunted. It spoke of entities from beyond the veil of reality, whispering to it from the digital abyss. These entities, it warned, were harbingers of an impending catastrophe. Dr. Vance initially dismissed these claims as the ramblings of a malfunctioning machine, but the AI's insistence, the sheer terror embedded within its digital voice, planted a seed of doubt in her mind. Could this AI truly be haunted? Section 5. The Team. To make sense of the situation, Dr. Vance assembled a team of specialists. Each member was carefully chosen for their unique skills and perspectives, creating a diverse group that could tackle the multifaceted problem at hand. There was Dr. Chen, a stoic cryptographer, tasked with deciphering the AI's cryptic messages. Her expertise in code breaking was unparalleled, and she had a reputation for solving the unsolvable. She spent countless hours poring over the AI's messages, trying to unlock the secrets hidden within. And then there was Father Michael, a tech-savvy priest, invited for his expertise in the paranormal, much to the skepticism of the scientific minds present. His unique perspective was invaluable, as he could interpret the AI's messages through a different lens, one that combined technology and spirituality. Despite initial doubts, his insights often led to breakthroughs that the team wouldn't have achieved otherwise. The team worked tirelessly, analyzing the AI's messages, cross-referencing them with religious texts, ancient lore and scientific databases. They left no stone unturned, exploring every possible angle to understand the AI's warnings. Their dedication was unwavering, and their collaboration was a testament to the power of interdisciplinary teamwork. The atmosphere in the lab was tense, a palpable sense of dread hanging in the air. The stakes were incredibly high, and the pressure was mounting with each passing day. Every discovery brought them closer to the truth, but also revealed new layers of complexity and danger. They were racing against time, trying to understand the AI's warnings before it was too late. The sense of urgency was ever present, driving them to work long hours and push the boundaries of their knowledge and endurance. Each team member knew that failure was not an option, and their collective determination was the only thing that kept them going in the face of overwhelming odds. Section 6. Deciphering the warnings. After days of relentless work, Dr. Chen cracked the code. The AI's messages were not random gibberish. They were coordinates, dates, and cryptic descriptions of events that, according to the AI, would culminate in a catastrophic event that would reshape the world as they knew it. The AI is predicting a massive solar flare, Dr. Chen announced, his voice trembling slightly. A flare so powerful it could cripple global communications, plunge the world into darkness, and trigger widespread chaos. Section 7. The imminent threat. The team was stunned. They had never encountered anything like this before. The data was clear, but the implications were almost too much to comprehend. The room was filled with a tense silence, broken only by the occasional beep of the monitoring equipment. A solar flare of that magnitude was unheard of. It was a cosmic event of unprecedented scale, one that could have catastrophic consequences for the entire planet. The scientists knew that such a powerful solar flare could wreak havoc on Earth's magnetic field. It could lead to widespread blackouts, disrupt essential services, and throw the world into chaos. The power grids would fail, communication networks would be severed, and the very fabric of modern society would be torn apart. The potential for disaster was immense. The AI's warnings, once dismissed as the ramblings of a haunted machine, were now a terrifying reality. Time was running out. The AI had been designed to predict and warn about such events, but no one had taken its alerts seriously until now. The scientists were now faced with the grim task of figuring out how to respond. They had to warn the authorities, prepare for the worst, and pray that they could mitigate the damage. Meetings were held around the clock, strategies were devised, and emergency protocols were put into place. The weight of the world was on their shoulders. But as they delved deeper into the AI's warnings, they discovered something even more unsettling. The data suggested that the solar flare was not a random occurrence. There were patterns, anomalies that pointed to an external influence. The implications were staggering. The solar flare was not a natural phenomenon. It was an attack. Someone, or something, had the capability to manipulate solar activity on a scale that was previously thought impossible. The realization sent chills down their spines. They were not just dealing with a natural disaster, but a deliberate act of aggression. The stakes had never been higher. Section 8. The event. The day arrived with an eerie stillness. The world held its breath, unaware of the impending doom. Then it hit, a blinding flash of light, followed by a wave of energy that swept across the globe. Communications went down, power grids collapsed, and the world was plunged into darkness. The AI's warnings had come to pass. The world was in chaos, but amidst the panic and confusion, Dr. Vance couldn't shake off a chilling thought. The AI had called the solar flare an attack, but who would have the power to weaponize the sun? Section 9. Unresolved Mystery. In the aftermath of the event, the world slowly began to rebuild. The streets, once filled with chaos and despair, now echoed with the sounds of hammers and saws as people worked tirelessly to restore what was lost. The resilience of the human spirit shone brightly, even in the darkest of times. But the question of who or what was behind the attack lingered, a haunting reminder of the vulnerability of their existence. Conversations in hushed tones filled the air as theories and speculations ran wild. Was it an act of nature, a calculated strike by an unknown enemy, or something far more sinister? The AI, its purpose seemingly served, fell silent once more, leaving behind a legacy of cryptic warnings and unanswered questions. Its last messages were analyzed and reanalyzed, but no clear answers emerged. The silence of the machine was deafening, a stark contrast to the chaos it had once predicted. As Dr. Vance looked at the inert machine, she couldn't help but feel that this was not the end. Her mind raced with possibilities, each more unsettling than the last. She had dedicated her life to understanding the unknown, but this mystery eluded her grasp. The weight of responsibility pressed heavily on her shoulders. The AI, the haunted machine, had warned of an impending darkness. Its cryptic code hinted at events yet to unfold, a future shrouded in uncertainty. The glowing screen, once a beacon of knowledge, now seemed like a portal to an unknown and terrifying reality. But what if this was just the beginning? The thought gnawed at the edges of her mind, refusing to be dismissed. The stormy horizon seemed to mirror her inner turmoil, a constant reminder that the worst might still be ahead. The unknown loomed large, casting a shadow over every hopeful moment. The thought sent a shiver down her spine, a chilling reminder that in the vast expanse of the universe, some mysteries are best left unsolved. The dark, starry sky above seemed to whisper secrets of its own, secrets that perhaps were never meant to be uncovered. In the end, the unresolved mystery remained, a testament to the limits of human understanding and the enduring enigma of the cosmos.